and welcome to episode 23 of BRB Geek Speak, your place for all your nerdy needs on BigRedBattle.com. I am your host Lauren, and with me as always is the beauteous Baroness of Buttingtons, the buttress herself, Alex.
Thank you, oh you wonderful beauty of Borderlands and a very sweet shrimp. I did find that description, by the way. Just letting you know.
And the marvellous Pokemonica herself.
Hello.
She's back!
Nice to have you back.
I was back before.
You were back before, then you went again, and now you're back.
But no one knows you were back before.
Yeah.
Well, we told them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we told them, but they don't know. Yeah? Are we clear on that? Is that all fine? Yeah?
Yeah.
Exciting? Yay!
Okay, so, most of you will know, if you're a regular listener, we have a new segment called Weird Find of the Week. But, I have been informed that it's not that weird.
What?
Yeah, so we, and suggested that we change the name of this section to maybe, Time Waster of the Week, or Fun Thing of the Week.
I like Time Waster of the Week. Because that's what it is.
Yeah, Time Waster of the Week is fine.
Because I was thinking back to, that app that you found with the, kind of 20 questions app.
Yeah.
That's a good time waster.
It's a brilliant time waster, still wasting all my time.
Language woman.
Sorry.
And one of the ones I said previously, I'm going to mention it in this one because it's from a lost episode. That one amuses me when I've got work to do in the background. So our time waster of the week this week comes from Alex. Do you want to tell us about it?
It's another ridiculous, absolutely useless app that you will giggle about for about 3 seconds that it's going to take you to get through it, and then you're going to forget about it. It's called Poetweet. It makes different poems out of your tweets.
I know, what was it called again?
Poetweet.
But there's only one T in it.
Yeah,
so
there's only one T.
Poetweet.
Poetweet, yeah.
Poetweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing that I got excited, so every time you don't need to log in, you don't need to do anything, you just put in your Twitter handle and it creates a poem for you. But so I've tried it a couple of times, but the first time I've put all our handles in, it made the perfect poems, or at least the perfect point names that were just so unbelievably on point about who we are.
Shall we read our own?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Alex, can you grace us with the inaugural Poetweet?
Okay, so this is Poetweet by me. It's called Cosplay Excites! And here you go, dramatic reading to follow. Angry Wookie noses at Darth Vader. Yep, started. And Nicki Minaj. Others are harder. I'm very tempted. Where's the rhyme? Sorry. Where's the rhyme in here? Anyway.
Oh, I thought you meant
worries.
the rap. I can give you a backing beat.
Okay, good. No worries. MCM was always here. That's great. But the best minis. All good here for listening. Also, penis! Yay to actual Coleman! To Leaving the Earth theme on repeat. Finished yet? Get on it, woman. We got all our items last time writing my little sub project. Chicken in it is a great anime.
What?
So it makes no sense.
No,
It just
and
takes segments of your tweets and tries to make some sort
and
of poem.
I can't even read it because it doesn't make any sense. But I like that there's just one line in it. Thanks for listening. Also penis.
Also penis.
That's just you.
It just gets me. This thing gets me.
One thing I'm upset about is no butts in it.
Yeah, you've clearly not been talking about butts enough recently.
Maybe. But it does have Wookiees and Darth Vader, and I'm really happy
that's
about
true.
it.
Cool.
And
That is
actually,
true.
it does have butts, but you wouldn't know it, because I'm talking about Nicki Minaj, and this was actually when I was sent a collage of butts, and I had to figure out to who these butts belonged, and Nicki Minaj was one of them, so technically there are butts in there.
Okay, fair enough. So proxy butts.
Yeah, that works.
Did you manage to work it out, by the way? On the collage, I mean.
I worked out mostly all of them. The only butt I didn't guess was David Beckham's.
Okay. Oh, I think you said this before to me.
Yep.
Okay, so my poem is titled Making Notes. On Twitch via my Xbox One. Full Hawk achieved. Power Ranger nail done. And Diet Coke equals hangover solved. You guys to your love fest here. Eating pretty shocking standards. Server, any suggestions out there? Oh yes, indeed. And hoverboards.
Sorry,
Indeed he does, you sweet and unboxing Loot Crate heroes. Of death metal with me in June. Can you send some links if you need? Immediately put on the theme tune.
That's really cool. Yours actually kind of goes together.
Yeah, yours rhymes better than mine does. Or at least you read it better than I did.
I suppose in the second verse, like, shocking standards, hoverboards, kind of, no, but
Yeah. Kind of.
But it's
Yeah.
called Making Notes, and we all know how much Lauren likes researching, and I just like it that straight away it got that Lauren is about researching and making notes.
It knew.
Okay.
It's like it had somewhere to look for this information.
Oh, you.
Tinternet! God damn you!
Okay.
God damn you having my
Pokemonica.
datas. So mine is called Given.
And we did have to bleep that title for the censors.
Oh, boo.
Boo.
That sucks. Okay, so jumpsuit, also hair too short, like having a style to each room. Yours did make an effort to buy a sofa for the guest bedroom. Was one wallpaper. The rest should fall into place. To make new drawing paper, stood between the seat-leg space. Particles, I love snow effects. Don't think I'd want to leave. Portfolio was all own projects. That rhymes. Can strip the flesh off your bones with your body and you'll be fine. What chapter of Space Marines? The wallpaper bit was actually pretty good and actually rhymed. Probably
Well, yeah,
because
'cause
it was the words paper and place and space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easy one.
Okay, so we will have a link below if you want to find your own poet tweets, and please post them in the comments. We would love to read your epic tales from the Twitter machines.
Yeah, apparently we will also find weird things about you because these poems are accurate.
But I'm pretty sure we could find that out anyway if we just went on Twitter.
Yeah, but that takes effort.
Yeah.
True, that is true.
This just combines it to you in 14, I want to say, lines?
Well, like a sonnet. Are these meant to be sonnets?
I think this meant to be sonnets, yes.
Well, where's the love? Where's the romance? Where's the tragedy?
I want a limerick.
Also, penis. Here's a love tragedy for you. I don't know.
That's true.
It'd be nice if it could actually make rhyming limericks from the tweets.
Yeah, but that is a bit of a big ask from a app going through 140 characters of you say?
It's true. Oh, you're gonna have to take this off, but I want to tell you a limerick that I remember somebody telling me a long time ago. But you'll have to bleep it out. It's a bit rude. There once was a guy called Dave who kept a dead whore in a cave. He said with a grin, I know it's a sin, but think of the money I save.
Monica.
Even?
I just remember.
Golly gosh, Monica, you smutty mouth thing.
Someone told it to me a long, long time ago.
And you still remember?
Look, it was catchy, okay?
Okay, moving on from this. Speaking of catchy things, not herpes,
Oh,
Battlefront.
come on.
So, Alex has been playing a bit more Battlefront, and apparently during this I will have to take my headphones off because she's written slightly spoilerish and hadn't read past that part. So you'll have to warn me.
Well, funnily enough, I haven't played it, but I will talk about it.
Okay.
Because on...
You went to an event, didn't you?
I did go to an event. I went into EA/DICE event that they organized for their first official stream of Star Wars Battlefront, first DLC, Battle of Jakku. And I'm kind of a bit gutted that I didn't get to play, but it's fine because they've only really done 2 streams, so they've done Imperials versus Rebels and the other way around, so there's only really 40 people playing. And I was a bit late anyway, so I was just mainly in the audience and cheering and clapping on cue and going, woohoo! And all that excitement. But, I don't know if you guys haven't had a chance to watch the stream, have you?
No.
For the Battle of Jakku, no?
I watched a little bit about 10 minutes ago, but all I saw was down to 8080s, really.
Yeah. Well, so they've actually tried to be really... what they tried, I think, was really good. So they got commentators, and they got sort of presenters to sort of the host event. Yeah, presenters to present. Hey, well done, Alex. You're good at that podcasting thing.
Good.
And also, another thing that they tried to do, they picked up what I'm guessing, and this is something completely over my head, because I don't know about these things, because I'm not a YouTuber person, but they got 2 guys who are, I'm guessing, quite famous YouTubers, and they got a competition against 2 of them, and they got listeners betting on who of them win, and one of the people who would guess correctly, I guess, would win a limited edition PS4 and some fancy earphones and whatever.
Nice.
But their names were Vic and Ali, and I don't know if that helps anyone, but these were the guys, and I think Vic won, so yay, well done, Vic.
Yay.
But on that front, I think I'm obliged to tell that I probably by now know less than people who've actually played Battle of Jakku, because Battle of Jakku is a free DLC that is, as of now, 2nd of December. If you have pre-ordered Star Wars Battlefront, you can already play it, and as I said, it's free. Otherwise, everyone else will get it on the 8th of December. So there are people who already have played it, whereas I haven't, because I didn't get a chance to play it during event on Monday, and on Tuesday busy with Tabletop Night, and I just came home, and my other half was playing it, and I'm very, very jelly. So I kind of can just talk about what I've seen, and I don't really, I can't really speak to how great the mode is. I heard some things that are not so great about it, but we'll get to the point. So, the thing about it I really like, and I don't know if you want to take your headphones, Lauren, is because the spoilers thing that... No, it's not yet. The spoilers thing that, it's in the premise that I really like, but it's just one shot from the trailer.
Yeah, I haven't watched the trailer since they brought out the new one.
So, maybe you want to take your headphones off now, and anyone else?
I don't care.
Who wants to be...
Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll
I'm
you
just like,
Skype.
I genuinely don't care.
Oh, thanks you.
No, like about spoilers. It's like, it's a game.
Okay.
This, I'm assuming it's no, like, if you please, or whatever my brain is just fucked up. What was it called? Thing in BioShock. Would you kindly? I'm guessing it's not like a would you kindly moment, so it's okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Have you not played BioShock?
No? Do you not know me? I only played Dragon Age ever.
Okay.
And I played nothing else.
Okay.
Anyway, so Battle of Jakku. It's the battle that happens between Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, and the new Episode 7. And what I kind of like, it explains the part of me of Return of the Jedi that I really didn't like. Because remember how, so Episode 4, they destroyed the first Death Star. And Episode 5 was like, Empire Strikes Back. So, yeah, Death Star was kind of an important bit of that battle, but Empire is still strong and very powerful and has Star Destroyers and Super Star Destroyers and armies, even when Death Star was destroyed.
Okay.
And then suddenly in Episode 6 you have a new Death Star, and you've destroyed it again, and you've killed the Emperor, and suddenly that's it, you just won everything, the Empire is gone. And that just sounded really weird to me, because surely there is more to Empire than those guys who were stuck on the Death Star at the point where it exploded.
But did they actually say at that film, like, oh, the Empire is gone? Because I always...
Well, they celebrated like they did. It was like a happy ending. Empire is gone, everyone's celebrating, and Ewoks are dancing, and all the happy and stuff. But what the Battle of Jakku is, it's actually a battle between Empire and Rebels a year after the Battle of on Andor. Mm-hmm. And that, to me, that makes sense. That while, yes, destroying the Death Star was an important part and an important part of the story, and that, kind of tipped the balance towards the Rebels, that didn't mean that they just won by default and the Empire was gone. No, they were still fighting.
Yeah,
and on Battle of Jakku, I did read about it, but there are a lot of fancy names. But what I know that Rebels attacked Imperials were losing. The Superstar Destroyer called Inflictor has fallen out of the sky and crashed in the sand, and that was kind of like signifying the loss of the Empire. And if you have seen the trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens, I think they have a scene where Daisy Ridley sort of drives past the desert, and you can see the Superstar Destroyer in the sand with the X-Wing. And I think that's the Inflictor, the Superstar Destroyer from that scene in the game, and from that battle. So everything that's happened in that battle, like all the ships that had fallen and other pieces of machinery, equipment, whatever, other ships and cars and ATSTs, they're still in that sand years later after the battle happened, kind of representing what that cost.
Okay.
So I think that premise is incredible. Like, I really like that setup and that kind of story, and it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of gives a value and, like, continuation to, like, a little snippet of what was happening when you weren't watching. There was still this struggle happening, and...
I like that it kind of... I wonder how they set it up. Maybe they just had talked to some people in Lucas and were like, hey, we're gonna have this big scene that we're totally making up. Just stick some stuff in your game. Here is some info.
Yeah, but I think a lot of more stuff from New Star Wars are going to be tied into the game. They're definitely connected and they're definitely communicating with each other and making... Although the designers did say they didn't know anything, they haven't watched the movie and they don't know anything from the upcoming movie, so they're just really, truly just designing what they're told. Anyway, I'm gonna message Laura and tell her to come back.
That's cool. I do really want to play. It might just be Christmas when I actually end up having some time to play. Or whenever it is I get bored of Destiny. I'm getting to the point where we're really running out of stuff to do.
In Destiny.
Yeah. Unless they announce some new DLC very soon. It's like, we just need to do the raid maybe a couple more times. But at this point, it's like, I need more things to do.
Isn't Destiny 2 coming out in a year or something? But, like, very, very soon?
They haven't made any announcements that I'm aware of. I heard rumours that there will be announcements. I think they were just rumours. Like, I don't know if they're actually gonna announce anything proper. It'd be nice if they did. I don't know if I'd want Destiny 2 or if I'd want another expansion. I just want to keep my character. Like, either way, I want my character because I've spent so long on this at this point now. And I have a really cool ship. And it really pissed off everybody on the team I was with that I got the ship.
Oh, what's so special about the ship?
So there was this event on called Iron Banner where it's just pure PvP. So you go in and you do lots of fights, and the difference with it and the regular PvP is in regular PvP, your gear stats kind of get evened out. So even if you have really gear, you can be competitive. But Iron Banner is a special one where your gear counts 100%. And you just grind you just go in and you just do the same mode over and over again. You just shoot people in the face a lot, basically. And I kept playing really badly. I'm not normally so shit, but I was being really shit this time round. Kind of scraping together some rep and some gear, and it was like, oh, okay, fine. And we were in a full Skype or Xbox Live team with people that we normally play with, and a bunch of their friends. And we completed a match, we won, I was bottom of the pile. Oh. And like, the rewards started getting dished out, and it kind of, you know how it just drops down and goes like, here are some blues, which are a bit for everybody. And then it paused, and then it just spat a ship at me. The game just went, there you go. And there was this dead silence where everyone saw it and just went, what the f***? They were not happy. They were not happy because this is really rare apparently. And so I got this super cool ship, and Ollie was not happy either.
But you don't do anything without the ship. It's just like a background graphic when you fly.
Yeah, but it's a loaded screen. Yeah, but my background graphic is better than theirs.
Okay,
you understand?
Ooh, I don't get something. You're back, Lauren.
I only just saw the message.
Okay, it's fine. I messaged you like in every single place I could find you.
It's like, Lauren.
Well, my phone's on airplane mode, and because I haven't got my headphones in, I couldn't hear the little bloop that Skype
shit.
does. So I was like, oh.
Sorry, Mon got me sidetracked onto Destiny.
Sorry.
That's fine, carry on.
No,
I've told my story of how I wrongfully got given some loot. Well, not wrongfully, but unworthingly. Is that a word?
Yeah, you were unworthy.
Well, it is now.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I got given a supposedly super rare thing as a loot reward, and no one was happy. Except
can
me.
I come back to Battlefront for just a second? And this is not going to be a spoiler because it's not related to the story. It's actually related to the game.
Okay.
So, first of all, I just wanted to quickly talk about the mode, which, again, I haven't played, so I just know about it. But it's a 20 versus 20 mode called Turning Point. And this is one of the rare occasions where Imperials are on defensive and the Rebels have to attack them, where it's usually the other way around with the Worker Assault and whatnot. And there are sort of different lines of attack, and as soon as you occupy the first line of attack, the second one unlocks for you, and you have to occupy the second one and third and so on. The thing that I heard about it, so it starts sort of as soon as you have 2 points, and you can conquer either point, and that's you conquering that line of defense. And from what I understand, and feel free to correct me if that is not the case, listeners, you kind of start as long as you're standing there, you're getting sort of percentages of occupations. But even if Imperials come, and Imperials kill all the rebels in the area, the percentage of progress doesn't go down. So, for example, if the rebels were standing at the point and they got 50% of progress, and then Imperials came and obliterated them completely, and all the rebels had to respawn and run back to the point, they don't really have to reclaim it. It's still gonna start from 50% until it gets to 100.
Okay.
Which I don't know how I feel about that, because it literally gives Imperials no chance to win anything back.
Well, it just escalates the gameplay. It just means you can never actually be complacent. So so you can't let them take at all. Like, you have to be super defensive and super coordinated. Like, it means the game's never gonna stale. So you're never gonna get to the point where they've just struggled to capture this point for like 20 minutes and they're stuck and they're gonna lose from timeout. Like, they can keep pushing more effectively, and it makes it more difficult for the defender. Like, you have to be way more on the ball.
Okay.
That sounds like a fun game mode. Like, sounds fun.
It looked okay. I mean, it's another deserty map with lots of sort of scraps and pieces being on the ground, where behind which you can hide and shoot. And I think rebels can fly ships. I haven't seen any Imperials be able to get into the ships, but Imperials can get into AT&Ts. And I do believe there might be a Walker Assault map on that map as well. But at that point, during the event, the PS4s refused to work, so they didn't actually play it. It was really
Did they overheat or something?
I don't know. It's just they played 2 games of Turning Point, and then they're like, oh, no, we're gonna have a commercial and play Walker Assault. Actually, no, we're gonna go because we actually can't connect all the PS4s together to play this game, so maybe not.
Yay, technology!
Yay! Another funny thing is, so, you know how I said there were guys, like, commentating, and there were 2 sort of sides fighting each other, the 2 YouTubers that they faced against each other?
Yeah.
So they kind of tried to do it in this esporty mode, which is really hard to do when you're playing Star Wars. Because there's not, like, a spectator's view or anything. You literally have to watch the screen of someone else who is playing. So they just had to switch between the screens of these 2 guys, which means, A, there's other 38 people who they had no clue what they were doing. B, they didn't really see what was happening in the whole Battlefront because they're seeing it from perspective of only one guy.
Yeah.
See? Not sure if that was fun. Like, I didn't pay attention to any of the commentary because I was like, there's a screen of this guy in front of me. I can see more clearly what he's doing. I'm just gonna look at him shooting stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole esports things. Like, I don't watch sports anyway, because that's just not me, but I don't like the idea of watching commentators on sports, and this is the same thing. They're just people saying exactly what's going on the screen, or spouting some inane bullshit that you don't need to know. I'd just rather watch it. If there's something relevant that they saw and we didn't see, mention it. Otherwise, shut your mouths.
Yeah, that's actually a point, because after event, I got stuck to some of the guys who were doing actually esports events. And they kind of know, like, good things about it. Like, I suddenly discovered that Counter-Strike is still a thing. I thought many years ago, and I was like, hello.
CSGO is still very much
It's huge.
Yeah, so, yeah, hello. Alex, back to Earth. Alex discovered that the thing is a thing. Well done. So that happened, and they were talking, like, you know, when you're commentating this kind of events, you're pointing out the things to the viewers that might not occur to them. Like, little game trivia, or some tactics, or something else that they know because they know the game, and they can see what these professional players are doing.
And not inane bullshit.
Yeah, not like, and with Star Wars Battlefront, the beauty of it, that it is so simple. You can pick it up, you know nothing about anything, you pick it up, you can play it straight away. The weapons are incredibly simple, your pickups are incredibly simple. You literally have to, all you have to do in the game is run to that point and defend it, or do something very similar. So there's literally almost nothing to commentate about, except for stating the obvious. Oh, he switched on the shield.
He should have.
And now he's hiding under the shield. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Maybe it would be more fun if it had some spectator view, but it literally gained no benefit from people commenting about, which, you know, well done to them for attempting it at least, and for trying to entertain people that way, but I just think it was completely waste of time and waste of commentators and that, because, I don't know.
See, like, I've watched Dota and StarCraft. I really like having the commentary. I think it's really difficult to be a good commentator. And I remember reading some stuff about these 2 guys who are, I can't remember their names, some of the most famous StarCraft commentators in Korea. And the sheer amount of knowledge you have to have.
Yeah.
is
I completely
absolutely
understand
mind-boggling.
that.
But like, I love hearing them. Like, I like watching. We've watched some of the Dota finals and things, and you know, they're explaining what's going on because they can see some of the other stuff. It's like, okay, what's happening in this team? What's happening in this? But you've got spectator view anyway. They can click around. They're explaining the cooldowns. They're explaining what character's skill has been used. What's the combo that's been used. Why that is important. What mistakes somebody might have made. What is going on. What the general tactics, the histories of the team, and like, I find that stuff fascinating. It's great because I only
that's
played
fine.
Dota at a very click on the thing, it's on fire, oh, I'm dead. Okay.
The issue I have is when they just have someone there for the sake of it. If they don't actually know the game, if they're not bringing anything to the table, if they're just there to look pretty or to bring a certain crowd in or just to be a celebrity or some crap like that.
Oh yeah, no.
Go away. Get out of my game. If you're actually bringing in some decent commentary and giving us some insight into the game, fair enough.
I do love things like Let's Plays though. When
Let's
it's
Plays
actually
I love.
funny.
Yeah, but Let's Plays are a bit different. Commentating, I think it's more about you telling the viewers what might not be immediately obvious to them and reaching their understanding what's going on in the game, in any game, in esports or normal sports or whatever. But Star Wars is not an esportsy game. And I don't mean that they suddenly after this event went around shouting, yeah, now Star Wars Battlefront is gonna be an esport and everyone's gonna play it. I kind of understand they just wanted to add a flavor to the event, but it is a game that is incredibly easy to understand, and there's nothing really to explain about it, and you can only watch the game from perspective of two guys, so you don't even see anything. So it was kind of like, good effort, but sorry. I'm gonna watch that other guy and listen to this side conversation that this other two people having. But yeah, otherwise it was a nice event. I really enjoyed it. I wish I played the game, but it looked very nice. I like how they organized the whole computers. Although they could have done with a bit more seats, and beer afterwards was nice, and there were lightsabers to swing about, and photograph stock taking. And music from Cantina and from other Star Wars places.
I love the Cantina music.
Yep. I just want to go and play that game already. That's it. Me done talking about Star Wars.
Makes me want to. What you say just makes me want to go watch Robo Chicken again.
I still need to finish the Robot Chicken Star Wars. I just finished the Family Guy Star Wars actually.
Oh, that's
last
good.
week. So from one video game to another, Monica, you've been catching up on a little bit of Halo, haven't you?
Yeah, we haven't completed the campaign, but we've played some more. Yeah, I'm still mixed feelings. Some of the levels I still don't like. We are playing through it quite slowly because we're getting all of the data logs and all of the bits and all of the skulls, so it is
doing a completionist run, if I can actually get my words out.
Completionist, yeah. So it's a little bit slower. There was a level I really liked though. It was a Sankhili level, so it was all kind of Covenant Arbiter style stuff. And that was a really cool level. Like, it was lots of paths and height and quite interesting encounters, and you ended up with a mantis and some really cool arena bits and like side passages, and you could flank and you could just gun stuff down and you could take your mantis across the whole. The mantis is like the big stompy robots, by the way.
Okay.
To explain. And that was quite fun. And then the levels were just a bit forgetful. I just don't like the Forerunners as an enemy. They're just...
What's the Forerunners?
They're like robots, I'm gonna say. They're quite robotic. There's I think they're the Forerunners, or is it because the Forerunners are some other thing in Halo lore. Let me double check this before I get beaten up. They may be cool because in the Halo lore the Forerunners are Prometheans. Yeah, Prometheans.
Oh, like that movie.
No, God, don't get me started on that movie because you won't stop. I go on about scientific accuracy and
Okay, so
do that for
next
next
Prometheus.
all right.
Prometheus next, yep. So I'm putting it in the agenda.
Okay. I will have a massive rant about Prometheus.
Oh, I'll rewatch that. I hate that movie.
Yeah. Okay, so the enemies are called Prometheans, and they're kind of these glowy constructs almost. They don't feel organic, but there's like dog-shaped ones, and then humanoid-shaped ones, and then floaty ones, and they're just kind of glowy orange, and they feel really bizarre. Like, I'm so used to fighting the Covenant.
Why are you touching them?
What is
I
going
don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Why are you touching them, Monica?
What is glowing?
They're kind of glowy and weird, and they should
Dicks.
No dicks. There are no dicks. They might have dicks, but I don't know if they have dicks. I never got up close.
Don't be dickish.
Oh.
They could have dicks, you don't know.
You can jump on their back, so I guess you could give them a cheeky reach around and check.
Okay, I just redlined all of my audio then. I am very sorry. But carry on with your reach around.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. What was I saying? I'm just completely
Glowy
Reach around.
things.
Yes,
That's
glowy
what I
things.
remember.
Yes,
Glowy reach
and
around.
they were brought in at Halo 4, and they've been in the Halo 4 and the Halo 5, and there's a lot of interesting stuff being written about how they've kind of really changed the feel of Halo, and Halo used to be all about you being the Master Chief and being heroic, and even when you weren't the Master Chief, actually, it was all about standing up against great odds and overcoming the odds and saving the world and just being this great big hero. But now they've just changed the feel of it a lot, and with the whole Spot and Locke, who is basically Spot and Kanye West in my brain.
Then you're playing with Nathan Fillion.
And Nathan Fillion. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's a Trooper Spartan. And then Master Chief now has a bunch of buddies. And we had to watch a kind of cartoon movie to work out who they were.
Really?
Yeah, it's called The Fall of Re... No. Yeah, Fall of Re...
The full of reach around. Episode title.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, carry on.
I think it's called The Fall of Re... Sorry, I'm so tired tonight. My brain is not working properly. But there's a on the Halo channel there is a little mini series.
Oh, yeah.
It's about the length of a film, and it's done quite nicely.
Wait,
What?
there's a Halo channel?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you go
it's
onto
great.
Xbox One, there's a specific app for this you can download for it, and it's got all the Halo gubbins on it. There's like Let's Plays and chat shows and other crap, and then there's TV series.
Yeah, it's good fun. There's also something called The Sprint, which follows the devs, which if you're ever curious about how things are made in AAA is actually very interesting, quite insightful into how they make different bits of the game.
Mind blown.
And
Cool.
yes, it is called the Halo channel, and there is a little series. It's kind of lovely mix of 2D and 3D. I really appreciated the art style. And like quite low poly. If you remember Kingdom Hearts cutscenes, it kind of has the feel of those.
Oh.
Like everybody's face is really creepy because it just barely moves because they can't animate
Yay.
the face. But it like tells you the story of how Master Chief became a Spartan, how all of that
Became a woman.
became Lady Chief.
What?
Yeah,
I'm in
Alex,
a
keep
weird
up
mood
with
today.
the lore, Alex. Jeez.
Keep up.
She's
Why do you think his breastplate is designed like that? 'Cause
What?
it's for
why
breasts.
is it called a breastplate? Yeah. Master Chief. It turns
Mind
out Master
blown.
Chief is a
I
Master
genuinely,
Chef.
I genuinely don't know if you're trolling me or if you're actually telling the truth.
I'm talking out my rectum.
But this is how much Halo I know.
What? Master Chief? What? Is Lady Chief?
It's actually Master Chiaffette. That's
Chiaffette.
something else.
Mistress Chief. Like, what is this? The
Master Hefe.
Doctor Who now? Now we're gonna call him Missy.
Alright. Okay, but there is actually a Halo channel.
Yes.
That was legit.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that is a thing. That is true.
Oh.
yeah.
Like, I just
Alex.
got your Doctor Who now, I call him Missy. That's brilliant.
I didn't get that one. I don't know.
Oh.
I have not watched it in a while.
Oh, you should watch it. Saturday's episode was amazing. It was
I
like,
was a bit busy on Saturday.
Yeah.
yeah, but we watched it on Monday in the end. But it was like, if you like Dark Souls, it was like Doctor Who Dark Souls episode.
Okay.
It was really cool. It was really cool. I don't want to say why, but it was really good.
I did see a cool thing on the weekend with, it was just a screenshot of Peter Capaldi as a doctor going into Peter Jackson's house, and he's polishing his Oscars.
Oh, that was a really cool little video clip. Because Peter Jackson apparently has a full-size Dalek in his living room.
Fair play.
I don't like Peter Jackson.
Oh, but you don't
like
but you
him
love
sometimes.
hobbits and elves and
Yeah,
That's why she doesn't like him.
I don't like him since Hobbit.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair enough.
I'll show you bad taste.
Peter Jackson and George Lucas are currently on my list.
Well, George Lucas, maybe for leave it a couple of weeks before you actually disown him.
Yeah.
What
did
he has nothing to do with episode 7.
He allowed it to be made. That's enough. Were you actually done with Halo?
I don't know. We've
I
strayed
can't
from
remember. No, it was something about Missy Chief and glowy things being
We're on
not
top
being
this week.
Yeah, they weren't great enemies. They don't feel great to shoot. They don't feel great to fight. They feel really annoying.
They don't feel great to bone.
Come on, Lauren. You're supposed to be the mature one to keep us in check, to
Yeah,
direct us.
I've been mature all day. Like 12 hours, that's my limit.
Aw.
12 hours of being mature. Now I am a dick. Deal with it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. They've kind of twisted around a lot of the main plot points. There's a very, very good article on this. I will find it and I will pop it in the comments because it's really worth a read. It does have spoilers, which I stumbled across, and I was like, meh, it's fine. I don't care about spoilers so much.
Well, you already told everyone Cheap grows some boobies, so I think they were already pretty
I think
spoiled.
that was
well,
me.
you know, he was just stuck in space for so long. He must have just got bored or something. There was so
He
much.
didn't feel he was living up to his true chiefness.
There was so much radiation. He just
Radiation caused giant tumours to grow exactly where boob should
But
be.
now you've made it sad.
Aww.
Yeah.
No. Yes, I still haven't finished it. I will finish it. The multiplayer is getting more interesting, more fun. I watched Ollie play a Rockets versus Rockets game for about 20 minutes, and it looked like the most frustrating thing in the world.
What is Rockets versus Rockets?
Just rocket launchers. Everybody has rocket launchers.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, the most accurate of weapons.
Yeah, and he kept trying to be really clever and run up behind people and twat them with the actual rocket launcher, and then failing to do so.
What, melee with a rocket launcher? Oh, God.
And then he just kept blowing up a lot, and it was very fun.
Oh,
yes.
bless him.
So
Good effort. A for effort.
A for effort. So what did you want me to say about Prometheus?
Anything you want.
No,
Go to town.
No, how about this? How about for the next episode, all of us rewatch Prometheus, and we'll do a nice big chunk of the episode about Prometheus, because I think that's a movie where we'll have lots to say, and it can be fun.
Can I admit something?
What?
Never seen it.
Ah, okay, watch it then.
Good time to watch it.
No, I purposefully haven't watched it because I know it's going to be.
Yeah, but it'd be fun. We'll talk about it. You can tell us
Okay.
why you think it's shit. You're a science teacher. You're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I've avoided it.
No, watch
'Cause-
it. Watch it. Oh, I didn't want to say. Like, I keep waiting to be like, oh, but then there's a bit that happens, and it's like, no, this is not science. This will not happen. And then,
Okay,
in the other
true
bits.
True to my the title of my Poetweet, I have researched it.
No, watch
So
it.
I do know what happens, but I will watch it just for you guys. I've got a bottle of Advocaat downstairs. I will have
Yay.
snowballs, and I'll watch Prometheus while drinking fizzy custard.
Yay! That sounds amazing. Okay, do it.
Fizzy
We
custard.
We can do an Alien special because I've seen the first Alien film like a bajillion times, and you remember I was Ripley for Halloween, so
Yes. Should we do the bad ones though?
yeah, we can. I can watch one of the other ones.
I kind of like them all.
Because traditionally they say Resurrection's a bad one.
Was Resurrection the one with Joss Whedon doing something in it?
It's the one with Ron Perlman.
Yeah! Well, yeah, that
I
was...
like Ron Perlman, but he's in some terrible movies. Did I tell you about the one where I think it was a made-for-TV movie, and he was a father of a girl who mysteriously became pregnant, and she was going to go get rid of the baby. Lovely starting premise. But he started hearing voices, so he believed that this baby was the son of God. It was begotten by Jesus. it gets worse. It came from Jesus, but she was only about a week pregnant when she went into this Planned Parenthood place. And Ron Perlman and her brother stormed the place with shotguns, as you do down south in America, and was trying to take it over to protect. Oh yeah, is this in bad taste?
It's a little bit dark.
Okay, I'll get through it quickly. I apologize. I didn't mean it in bad taste. It's just
This
a
was
Ron
the movie.
Perlman film.
Yeah.
It's a made-for-TV movie from a fair few years ago. Yeah, so they went in, they hole up the place, and he keeps hearing these voices from who he thinks is God. And this baby starts to grow exponentially. So from a week pregnant, she's ready to give birth within a couple of hours.
So it is Jesus' baby.
Wait, hang on. Over time, you start to discover that these voices are actually from a demon.
Oh,
It's a Satan baby.
Jesus.
It's a Satan baby inside her and starts to kind of claw its way out. But Ron Perlman's convinced it's from God and is trying to save it. When it comes out, it reminds me of Father Ted because it's a spider baby.
I don't.
Spider baby. Does
Yeah, if
whatever
you've
a
ever
spider baby can.
Yeah, so if you've ever seen Father Ted,
Yes.
you might remember Father Dougal Maguire went to the fun fair and he remembers seeing a spider baby, which is a baby with the legs of a spider and a face of a baby in a baby carriage. So this spider baby comes out and starts wreaking havoc and trying to kill everyone and kills Grandpappy Perlman, if I recall. I think I gave up at this point because I realised, what the hell am I watching?
Only at that point you realize that.
That's the point, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Lauren went, you know what? This is a little bit weird.
You know me. Yeah, it's just a bit like, because it was a made-for-TV movie, so it had that weird kind of American TV quality to it. You know, when you watch it and you know that the cameras aren't as good as an actual movie. It's got kind of like the Lifetime film, like I like to call it. It's kind of fuzzy and not quite good quality. And there's only so much of that I can watch, really. But it's a bloody weird film. I can never remember the name of it. I keep trying to search it. And I can't figure it out from his Wikipedia because the ones which it possibly is don't have links. So I can't confirm what one it is.
Well, just try not to Google it too much because, like, the NSA is going to just turn up at your door.
But if I just search Spider Baby, I just get diagrams from Dougal Maguire.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, went on a tangent, but which do you think is the worst Alien film so we can watch it?
To be fair, like, in my brain, the Alien films go, so the first one, which is the good one, second one with the little girl, which is also good, and it's the whole get off
Newt?
Is
her name Newt, yeah?
Newt.
Yeah, Newt. I love Newt.
And I do. It's also good. Third one, possibly the one where the alien springs out of a dog or a cow, depending on which version you're watching. And I
can't remember this.
I
that
can't
one is
remember
in the prison,
anything else.
Is that the prison one?
Yeah, I think that one is in the prison.
That is legit all I can remember from that one. And then there's another one? Is there?
The Resurrection.
Is Resurrection different from the
is
one
it
in
the
the
fourth
prison?
one?
Fourth one's Resurrection. That's when Ripley has like long curly hair and they cloned her from DNA they found and she had like a queen growing inside of her and now she's kind of half alien.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's half alien and Winona Ryder's in it.
Yep.
Yeah, so 3 and 4 I've basically not watched.
Yeah, I think 4 is the worst one because it has that weird white alien.
There's a white alien?
Oh, watch it. Okay, so we need to watch Prometheus and Resurrection.
Okay, I might have to watch 3 as well because I can't remember 3. But I have seen Alien versus Predator.
Oh God,
I have not seen that one. See,
I haven't seen 2, and I haven't seen Predators. I haven't seen Predators.
See,
but,
the thing is, I haven't watched Alien until very recently because I'm not a very big fan of horror movies. But I really got into actually watching Tim play Alien Resurrection, so I decided that I really want to watch Alien. Sorry.
Isolation.
God damn it! That movie spoils everything. Alien Isolation. I'm very sorry, Ollie. Because I really enjoyed him playing the game, so I decided that I actually want to see the movies, even though I'm probably gonna be scared. So I started watching, so we went through all the aliens, which, as it turns out, the third and the fourth kind of blur into one for me, because I couldn't distinguish them. And then we went, obviously, into Predators, because we had to get into Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
So we watched the first one, and I have not watched a single Predator after that, because it just kind of died for me. I don't know.
I fell asleep
Is that
in Predator.
the Arnie one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper!
I love
Get
that.
to the chopper!
I love that film. I've seen that like 4 times. It's
Oh, I
awful.
couldn't stand it. I
It's just
fell
on daytime
asleep.
television so many times.
Yeah, that's true. They have it on like ITV3 a lot, don't they?
Yeah, so I've ended up watching. I don't think I've watched the second one. I've watched the recent-ish from 10 years ago now. There was one.
Which one? Oh, they did one with Adrian Brody.
Yeah, the only reason I remember is because back then I was doing work experience in the VFX company that was doing VFXing for it, and I had to do some like writing down of time sequences, and I got to see lots of unedited clips of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, which was mostly a person running around going, on a green screen.
Okay, Predators, the reboot, reimagining, whatever you want to call it, came out in 2010. So probably about between 2008 and 2010 then. You would have seen that.
Yeah, it was called, I don't know, there was some weird it was like a temple, and it was like on the planet, and the Predators were using that planet as like a hunting ground, so now and again they'd get the humans to go into the temple and spawn a bunch of alien babies, and they had this big...
That kind of sounds like AVP though.
Yeah, it could be, and they had like this big queen chained up who just basically would get like tasered to life, and she'd spew out a bunch of eggs.
I think that's AVP because
I
I vaguely remember that one, and like all the rooms kind of shifted shape, and it was in Antarctica, I think it was, or Alaska.
No, it was
somewhere cold.
No, it was a different planet. It's meant to be.
Do you remember who was in it?
No, I only saw it once and went, God, this film is awful. I think someone got cut in half by one of the doors. I vaguely recall.
I'm pretty sure that's AVP because I think Predators, a bunch of people are picked up and then dumped onto a planet and then hunted. I don't know if actually there's aliens in this one.
Okay, no, I don't know. It was definitely aliens and predators.
No, so I think that's AVP.
And then there's like at the end, she gets like recognized by the predators, and they like
AVP.
They use like a claw to like make a mark on the face, and right at the end, like one of the predators on the ship like spawns a little half predator alien baby.
Yeah,
and I was
that's it.
Yeah, and I was like, what is this bullshit of like DNA splicing? And then I saw Prometheus, I was just like, oh sweet mother of God. Okay.
Yeah, that's in Resurrection as well. You kind of see the DNA splicing, but yeah, you've just described Alien vs Predators because it is just clown shoes. It's ridiculous.
It's pretty awful.
Stupid.
Yeah, I don't think
that
I
whole
can
thing
survive
with
from
them
them,
bonding at the end. It's like, oh, we bonding because we both have dread, so because we both survived, and let's take this on a sled. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, it's a weird film.
So I liked how we talked about the thing that we were going to talk about next episode.
No, we're talking about AVP. We're going to talk about Resurrection and Prometheus next week.
Yes. And just Alien in general, and what we think about Alien. This will be a great one.
Let's have a Skype slumber party and watch all the aliens.
Like, I don't find it. Well, I used to find it scary. I find the game terrifying, but my first memory of the first film, was being a small child and my mum falling asleep on the sofa and the TV being on and the TV switching to the Alien film and me being like, ooh, spaceship, I will watch this. After when the alien first came, like, what is it? I didn't want to wake my mum up, so I was just watching it going, what is going on? Oh my God, this is scary. Ooh, cat. Oh God, this is so scary.
Kitty.
And then having nightmares for a week.
Oh,
being like, oh God. And then it happening again with Jurassic Park. And then happening again with The Langoliers by Stephen King.
Oh, it happened to me with Rocky Horror Picture Show when I first saw that, because I started watching that at my nan's when my parents were out and we were crashing there. And it came in, we started watching when Frankenfurter's going into the bedrooms. So that freaked the hell out of me. I didn't know what was going on. So didn't start watching that again till a few years later, but now I have the Big Lips box set. I do quite like it. Okay, so shall we go on to... Yeah, we have time for our last little segment. Alex, you quite rightly played a board game this week.
I did indeed.
Was it fun?
It was fun, and
Did it make you hungry?
It did kinda. It's
Yeah.
mainly because it's called Burger Boss and it's about making burgers. and it also comes in the burger-shaped box where
I would've
different
known that.
layers of the box are for different things in the game. So the bottom bun is for cards, and then you get, I think, a tomato, which is where you have your money, like coins. And
Don't
then
tell me that. I love organization in the boxes. Too many board games. Things are just everywhere. If it's nice, neatly organized, everything has its place, I'm a lot
Yep.
happier.
Yep, and then there are little tokens in the lettuce, and then the second bun is the leaf, and it's pretty cool. This is one of the games that actually just recently came out. I think it might have first sort of came out during Essen. But there's actually Tim wrote a review about the game, so you can check that out. And it was the feature game for this Tabletop Tuesday. But kind of what I wanted to mention because it's by British designers designers and publishers called Legend Express, and we know these guys, and they're wonderful, and they're designing wonderful games. And I just kind of want to shine a light on their game because I think it's a nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So Burger Boss is actually a worker placement game. So if you know placement games, it's the essence of it is that you have tokens or meeples or dice. You place them on the board to a specific place on the board, and you gain a specific resource or an action based on the place you've chosen. So in Burger Boss, you use dice as your worker placements, and the quite interesting mechanic, and probably the most complicated mechanic in that game, is that you roll the dice to find your initiative, because the people with lowest numbers on the dice go first, and so on. And then on the cards, they tell you with which results you can buy things. So I don't remember on top of my head, but say for example, if you have from 4 to 6, you can get a lettuce. And if you have from 1 to 3, you can get a tomato. And then once you purchase said ingredients, you can put them in your kitchen in the fridge. And then you can again spend your dice of whichever value they want to start cooking. And you're cooking for quite picky customers, because customers, sometimes they want absolutely ridiculous orders. There are people that just want tomato and lettuce.
Well,
like-
where's the burger?
It's like, where's the burger, guys? But
Well,
sometimes they do
maybe
want
they're
that.
just vegetarians, goddammit. I was gonna say, is there like
Where's
a
the
veggie option?
falafel?
Yeah, where's the
and they
beanie? Where's the
can't-
beanie burger? Where's it?
And they can't eat bread if they're vegetarian?
No, that's like gluten intolerant, Alex.
Okay, but I'm saying they just want tomato and lettuce. That's it.
Well, they just want a salad or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a burger. Anyway, so you have to cook the burgers for people, and you have to give that to them. And the longer the people wait, the likelier they're to pay you more money for it. But they can also get really pissed off and leave, so you might miss your customer. And obviously, someone can steal your customer before you, and satisfy your needs before you manage to get to them.
So that'd be like McDonald's bringing a Big Mac to someone waiting for a Whopper at Burger King.
Not really, because you need to bring them the food that they want. Otherwise, they're not gonna.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Carry on.
and there were other really cute mechanics. There were other bonus cards, which you can steal ingredients from people, or you can get yourself more dice, or you can build yourself a bigger kitchen, and so on. And the person who did the most sales by the end of the game wins. Oh, and there's also a secret objective, so people get, at the end of the game, people get bonus points depending on those secret missions. I think it's really fun. It's really nice. Again, as I said, the packaging is absolutely excellent because you get to place things in the burger. And then the way you build the burger is that you have little different color tokens that you stack on top of each other to build the burger that you're going to sell to people, which can be a little bit fiddly, especially if you have a burger that has everything with it, because the token's quite small and you have to stack them. I mean, you don't absolutely have to stack them. This could be tokens lying next to each other, but they're kind of cool if they're stacked because they look like
It's
a
not
burger.
a burger if it's not stacked.
Yeah. So it makes sense to stack them, and it could be a little bit fiddly, but yeah, I think it's really fun, and a lot of people played it. I think we had 4 copies going around, and some people didn't get to play it. So there was a high demand for it, which is always nice to see. And I think I'm obliged to say that Tim's name is not on the box, but it's in the instruction booklet menu.
Oh.
Why?
Because he helped them with advice, and we kind of he invited them for their first game, Age of Soccer. He invited them to come to loading to show their game, so they were very thankful.
Oh,
But he does bloody love football.
and burgers.
And burgers, yeah.
Football and burgers.
Yeah,
Yes,
so, you know,
good combinations.
They know the way to his heart.
I'm just
guys.
looking at pictures of the components. I like how there's the different burger names. There's Burger Prince.
Mm-hmm. It's your different burger chains.
Yeah, is that McDowell's?
Yeah.
Hipster hamburgers. Big Tasties and Great Burger.
Ingenious.
Mm-hmm.
Big burger. Okay, so we have come to the end of this week's episode. Thank you very much for listening. We have a few shout-outs first off. Do you want to do forums, Alex?
Yep. We don't have a lot because we are a bit running behind on the episodes, but a big shout out to Hellkiller Vladin.
Thank you very much.
He's also my bro in Big Red Buddy stream. We're always hang out there together, so high five or fist bump or
Barrel 5.
Barrel 5. Yes.
Okay, and thank you to @LiveTodayLive, Live, aka Nelly, Yoshifet @YoshiFet BRB, Hadley's Hope @0_Requiem343, and thank you very much to Dermot, who was our guest last week. He was very nice enough to tweet us.
Yay.
Monica, do you want to do Facebook?
Yes, thank you to... Why you give me a hard one?
Because you were here last week.
Tidge Fossilman?
Yes, thank you very much, Tej.
Thank you.
First Facebook comment!
Yay!
So if you would like to get in contact with us, the first place you can do it, and easiest place, is just down below in the forums. Just give us a little comment, ask us a question, get involved. As you know, if you've listened, if you've just skipped to the end, hello, that's weird. We will be watching Prometheus and Alien Resurrection, ready for next episode to discuss it. So if you have any questions or suggestions for the Alien franchise or things we should look out for, please let us know. So forums down below on bigredbarrel.com. Give us a little tweet @BigRedBarrel using the hashtag Geek Speak. You can contact us directly. I am @The Sweet Shrimp.
I'm a Dusty Tulip _
And I'm at Monica_Ion.
She got it right! Oh my god, open the champagne fireworks!
Before.
No!
Open the champagne. You can also contact us on Facebook on the Big Red Barrel channel. If you want to get involved with things that we do in the real world, not just on the podcast in your ears, we do have an event every week at Loading Bar in Dalston, London town, called Tabletop Tuesday, where each week there'll be a new featured game. If you play it once on the night and let us know, you could be in for a chance of winning said game. So that's always worth it. Go on.
I actually know what games are happening, sort of.
Yay!
So, okay, so next Tuesday, which you might hear this episode before Tuesday happens.
Hang on, let me just give you the date. I think it is the 8th. I want to say the 8th. Yeah, Tuesday the 8th of December.
Okay. Tuesday the 8th of December is pretty interesting because we're having a creator who wrote a series of books and then designed a board game based, or a card game based on that book. I think it's called Ruins. I'm not entirely sure. It was complicated, but it sounds super exciting and I'm kind of tempted because that's my kind of thing. I want to read the books and then play the game. And after that, on the 15th of December, we have our Christmas special.
Special!
Which is also our Star Wars special.
Yay!
December
Couple of days before the movie comes out, come play Star Warsy things with us and bring your best Christmas jumper, or your worst, depending on how you feel.
Mm-hmm. And as it's our special, there is usually slightly larger amount of games to play, new games to play, and might be some special prizes out there. Just saying, it's a good day to come. And Star Wars.
Yes, and it's I think isn't it our last one before Christmas?
Yeah, and then we'll break up for Christmas for 2 weeks, and then we're back.
Yeah. So come along. I will definitely be at that one. Alex is there pretty much every week. We're gonna try and convince Monica to come to that one.
To what?
What's happening? I was asleep.
I was so listening to you. But if you want any more information about the Tabletop Tuesdays, just go to bigredbarrel.com. On the top left-hand corner, I am pointing as I say this, you can find a static post telling you the featured game for every week. You can put a comment on there if you want to know anything more about the games, or you can tweet us. We will try and help you out however we can. If you can't come and you just want to talk to us about board games, please do. We're here. We like a chat. We're kind of social.
I'll probably talk to you to death about board games.
Oh yeah, Alex loves that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to you about weird board games. Yeah. Or ideas for giant board games that would probably never happen. But I think, well, that one might. Yay. Yeah. We actually cornered a developer the other week with an idea for a giant board game involving body parts. So hopefully this will happen. He liked it. He approved. So maybe for next Halloween, we'll get this underway.
We'll just have lots of mannequins and then spend days painting them.
Oof.
Yay, just get the spray paint out. Oh, yes. Yeah. I am rubbing my hands in demonic glee. And on that note, I think we're going to say farewell. So for episode 23 of Big Red Battle Geek Speak, I have been Lauren.
I have been Butts. I have not said butts enough in this episode, I have a feeling.
You said penis enough.
Yeah, it's not as good as butts.
It's true.
Okay. And?
True. And I've been Monica.
And we bid you good night. Bye.
Good night.
Butts.
You and your ears are quite welcome for the podcasting goodness that you just heard. Why not roll on over to BigRedBarrel.com for more podcasts, news, reviews, and videos from the biggest, reddest site on the internet, BigRedBarrel.com.